All right, so I'm in Elkton getting ready to do a brake chamber on a trailer. So I'm setting up for it right now. And I'm gonna put you guys on the ground. A little bit better. So the push rod stays out. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully you can see all that. Okay. All right, so I got it dechambered. So now we're going to take off the airlines. Like I said, you got to be careful with this shit. So now this is a long stroke, so this is a more heavy duty or a stronger brake chamber than just a regular 30-30. So you got to be careful with this shit. Sometimes if I can't chamber them, I have to let them spring off. But I keep a line attached so it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm going to have to get back up under here again and get the chamber up. Didn't get the chamber. Yeah, so I was wondering why they crossed that line. Always remember what's emergency and what's service, but I already know what it is. All I gotta do is trace the line right to the valve. I know what valve was. So. And I'll always stay behind the axle still, just in case. Yeah. So this is the new brake chamber here that won't be putting on. Always better to clean the back of this off from any rust or corrosion. Actually, not rust, but makes it easier. They got the sealant all over this base, so my camper going easier. It just came behind it. Sometimes they won't seal the first time. Let me see if I can get this the first time. Make sure I put my hand all the way around. Make sure it's all even and it's all the way around the base. And I'll take this, tighten it down. Oh, what the hell is this out in there? Man, I hope this wasn't on. Oh, it wasn't on off. Alright, let's try this again. I must not have the nut all the way screwed on or something. It happens. Let's do this again. Let me take my glove off on this one. These newer chambers that they're coming out with are making the bolts a lot shorter. They're not as long as they used to be. There we go. And usually the reason why I hammer it is because usually it makes the clamp stick. So let's try this shit again. did. But I guess I didn't. Just checking to make sure it's all around. Alright, she's all around now. It's only on position. Let's do it again. There we go. I do them even. There we go. Chamber's on. Metric bolt here. Alright, so we're going to reconnect the lines, disconnect, or take my vice grips off, excuse me. And then de-chamber this, check for leaks. Make sure it's sealed the first time when he hits the service brake. And I'm gonna go top side for this. This is the service side here. Let me do the emergency first.
favor, build up the air in your truck, pushing the red button so I can dechamber this.
All right.
Thank you.
Can't believe my gear wrench is fucked up. It's messed up. It's all jammed up. What the hell? And we're just going to dechamber it. will go in here. This goes top side. That way if this nut and washer ever come off, which they usually don't, this chamber bolt won't fall out still. So, you know, remember this is aluminum, so you don't want Superman tighten this shit. Just tighten it up with the pressure on it, it'll stay tight. I've only seen a few come off on the older chambers. So that's it. So now we're gonna check pressure test. So, driver.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what I need you to do, let's need you to hit your brake, hold for 3 seconds. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Need you to hit your foot brake, hold for 5, let up, count to 3, and then do it again. And I need that done 3 times.
All right.
I want to check, make sure server side is sealed.
All right, awesome.
All right, I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, so sometimes, like I said, these seals, sometimes they'll seal the first time. So I'm staying behind here because I've had them before where they come off. See how hard he's hitting that brake? You don't need to hit it. You know what I mean? So you never know what will happen. I can see the clamps all around. That's 2 times, so we're going to do it one more time. And it's here. It's sealed. One more time. There we go. So he's hitting. You don't have to hit him that hard, but that's alright. At least you know it's sealed. Man, that's it. But always stay behind here because you never know this thing comes off. After he hits the brake, this thing can fly off still. So, okay, so that's how you replace the chamber on the trailer. And I'm just gonna take my tools. I'll put it around my neck and I'll let you meet the driver. Alright, get my gloves on. Close your eyes when you get seasick. Alright, there we go. Alright. There we go. Damn. Alright, so everything's done. You hit the foot brake. And you see it, no leaks. That's what you call a pressure test on the server side. So, you want to say anything to anybody, to YouTube?
Just thank you for coming out, man. I really appreciate the service.
I appreciate it, man. So, yeah, they asked me at the beginning what I was doing. So I told him I had a channel because he saw the camera around me the first time. But I didn't start this video at the beginning like I usually do because I wanted to check it out. If it was a seal chamber, I probably wouldn't have recorded it because they take a little bit longer, especially if it's a rust bucket. But I was surprised. This trailer here is like one of the best they got. The other ones I've seen, they've seen better days.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, that one I had yesterday was all rusted and rocked in the back and everything else.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I went out there. ITS called me out on one last week for a door issue, wasn't closed, and the doors rotted out. So.
Oh, I was actually there that morning that they found out about that door. We tried prying up on it with a pry bar.
Well, yeah, I did that.
I seen the hinges all pulled out, and I was like, yeah, that's done.
Well, if you notice that, if you looked at the hinges, they looked crooked because the door dropped down because the holes are too big. Even putting new bolts in there, it wouldn't have fixed it. They need 2 new doors on that. The left side door's got a hole right in it. You can stick your finger through there.
Oh wow.
But I guess because y'all hiring hauling tires, I guess they're not looking for that kind of decent equipment or something. I don't know.
I mean, I guess they try to keep it as, somewhat decent and whatnot. But
well, I mean, I know they had to bought them trailers used.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. They buying those type of used trailers. They're going to have more problems if they find something like this one. This one's really decent.
I think that was an older trailer that
yeah, I think it used to be a newspaper trailer, if you ask me.
Yeah.
That's the only time I see trailers in that kind of condition is when it's a newspaper trailer. All right, so let me just get cleaned up real fast. Are you heading out?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me just get cleaned up real fast, get my info, and you'll be good to go, okay?
No problem.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so this chair is pretty good shape, so I was surprised. They have other chairs over there. They had bought from, I don't know, they bought from another company or whatever, but they're pretty bad shape. So I gotta charge one of these batteries. It was this one here. Oh, here's my cap. Anyway, so that's how you replace a chamber, a long stroke, and that's how you do it. Do it as safe as you can. Like I said, even though I had it disarmed, doesn't mean it's really disarmed until you see it like that. So that's the reason why I stay behind. Excuse me. That's the reason why I stay behind the axle, just in case anything go wrong, because that's got a lot of, that's pressurized. It's got a lot of pressure behind it. And you ever take the clamp off without doing what I'm doing, you're gonna feel it. If not, you can get killed. You can get killed with one of these things if it hits you in the face. This had a lot of water in it.
Oh wow.
But this is chamber season with the cold, with it getting, you know, cooler at night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing a bunch of these again.
Get a lot of condensation in the lines and stuff like that.
Well, just no, it's got a rubber seal on the front.
Yeah.
It's got a rubber seal right here in the front.
Okay.
Right here, around here, and what happens is over time, from the heat and the cold, that rubber seal will petrify, and when it petrifies, it gets hard, and then it starts leaking. So, and that's what that one did.
Oh.
So, I think I got everything. Got my phone. I don't need anybody crushing my phone.
At least it happened here versus out on the road.
Huh?
So at least it happened here versus out on the road.
Yeah. Well, usually that's where they happen. I thought maybe you're at your yard.
You know, I just pulled in here, and as soon as I hit the brakes to pull in here, I started hearing the hissing. I was like, I didn't know what it was. So while I was getting fuel, I come back and check.
Both of these batteries need to be charged. Well, eventually, somewhere down the line in the future, the other ones will start going. So, all right.
So the other ones are probably gonna need change here soon too.
Well, you can't tell. You can't tell when they're gonna go bad.
Okay.
I had one driver say one guy replaced one. And he said, I don't know why they didn't do all three. The problem is, the other three, they might not go for another year.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it just so happens, his luck was one every month went, and I think I was on the third one. So there's one original one left that needed to be done. But you never know, and the company's not going to spend money, you know, to replace a chamber that might stay good for another year or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's go and do it on this one, and I'll see y'all on the next one.